Here's how I'm playing Zoroark EX from Journey Together. Zoroark EX is a powerful Stage 1 Pokemon with 208 HP. The powerful trade ability, you may discard a card from your hand in order to use this ability. Then you may draw 2 cards. And then the Night Joker attack for 2 Dark Energy allows us to choose one of our benched Ends Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. And the most powerful attack that we're going to try and utilize is Darmanitan's Flame Body Cannon for 2 fire and a colorless. It does 90 damage, but because we're using it through the Zoroark, it just costs 2 dark energy. You discard all energy attached to this Pokemon, and then you do 90 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And with Manaphy rotated from the format, there's no easy bench protection, so no one's protecting their benches right now. So we can run amok with the Flame Body Cannon, completely devastating our opponent's Pokemon before they're even able to set up. The only other Ends Pokemon we play in here is the Ends Reshiram with the powerful Rage attack, which this attack is super strong. If our opponent punches our Zoroark but doesn't KO it, this attack does 20 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon, which would be the Zoroark because that's the Pokemon using this attack. And then the Flame attack here does 170, which is like a decent attack to just kind of neutrally have to be able to do something on our turn. If the Darmanitan doesn't make sense to use, and if we don't have any damage on our Zoroark, we can at least do 170 damage for our turn. But the powerful Rage is definitely a big deal in this deck. If we get punched by something like a Dragapult, they put 200 damage counters on us. Then we can swing back with the powerful Rage, doing 400 damage to their Dragapult, which is kind of insane. The other powerful Ends cards in the deck are the Ends Castle. Ends Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponents, have no retreat cost. The Ends PP up, attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to your benched Ends Pokemon. That's how we cycle between and accelerate energy to our Zoroarks, so use them turn after turn after turn. And I'm currently opting to use the Hyper Aroma in the build right now, because I find it pretty powerful to help us set up our Zoroarks on turn 2, get them online, get them in play with their abilities so we can start using trade and start cycling through our deck. So of course it's an Arven build to help us find that turn 2 Hyper Aroma. And that's my current take on Ends Zoroark EX. If you want to see the full build as well as watch me play some games with the deck so you can better understand it, check out the full video on my YouTube channel.